How's it going, guys? Little Dog here. Today I'm bringing you a quest guide for the Miniquest Barbarian Training. This is the Miniquest that allows you to catch fish with your hands and light fires with your bow, as well as access to the Ancient Caverns where you can find water fiends and mithril dragons. So let's get into it. There is a quest requirement for this Miniquest, and that is just that you complete the Taibowana Trio quest, as well as Jungle Potion, which is a prerequisite to Taibowana Trio. As for the skill requirements, you're going to require 35 plus firemaking, 11 plus crafting, 55 plus fishing, 35 plus strength, 5 plus smithing, and 4 plus herblore, as well as 90 plus combat being recommended for the mithril dragon fight. It's rather difficult if you're lower than level 90, just because the mithril dragons are such high level monsters. Now, every skill here that has a plus next to it, you can use a different item than I use if you have a higher level than me, than I do in this quest, such as with the firemaking, you have to burn an oak log, but if you have higher firemaking and you can burn a willow log, then that will also count for the quest. However, since you're just following along with the guide, you can use whatever I use and it'll work for you. As for the items you're going to need to be able to complete this mini quest, you're going to need 2 regular logs. Make sure these are just regular logs, as well as 2 bronze bars. You're going to need 1 oak log, around 15 fishing bait, just in case you need to catch extra fish in case something goes wrong. 1 attack potion that is only 2 dose. Make sure it is only 2 dose. You're going to want a regular bow. Make sure it's of the wood variety, such as just a regular bow or like a magic bow or something like that. Just one that can be fletched, not something that's a drop from a boss or a charge bow or something like that. And finally, you're going to need a set of combat equipment to go kill a mithril dragon. You can't just buy the bones. You have to actually kill the mithril dragon as a part of this quest. And as for the recommended items, I'm going to recommend you bring around 10 food, 1 prayer potion or super restore potion, 1 anti-dragon shield, as well as a dragon fire potion, 1 games necklace. I'll be using a games necklace during this to teleport back and forth to the barbarian outpost. It makes it way faster, and they're cheap on the Grand Exchange, so I highly recommend you buy one and just use one for this. And as well as a set of magic combat equipment with a wand. That way you can equip your anti-dragon shield and use that weakness of the dragons when you're fighting them. You can begin this mini quest by speaking to Otto in his grotto, located north of Vaxtorian Falls. So you're just going to want to walk in and talk to Otto, and choose the second chat option you think so when he says you could be a barbarian. Click through the dialogue options, and he's going to tell you can train you in a couple different things. We're going to start with firemaking, so choose the third chat option. My mind is ready for your firemaking wisdom. Please instruct me. He's going to tell you that you can use a bow to light fire. So just say, I don't need any more answers at this time, or just walk away. And if you have the oak log in your inventory, you're going to want to use your bow on that. You have to go chop down an oak tree here. So you use the bow on the oak logs in your inventory, you light it, and once you have lit the fire with the bow, you're going to walk back to Otto and speak to him once more. Choose the third chat option once again. My mind is ready for your firemaking wisdom. Please instruct me. And then choose the first chat option once again. I need more answers. Choose the third chat option. I have completed firemaking with a bow. What follows this? And he tells you about constructing pyre ships and sending off the bones of fallen barbarians, kind of like a Viking funeral. And he also tells you have to go into the Ancient Caverns located in the middle of the lake just to the north to kill a mithril dragon and get the bones from them. So you don't need any more answers, and then you're going to walk out on the pier and go into the whirlpool in the middle of the lake located right here. Make sure you walk all the way out onto the pier and then click dive, or else you won't walk out onto the pier at all. Choose the first chat option for this. Yes, I want to enter the unknown. And climb down to your east. So climb up the stairs located here, and you're going to want to kill a mithril dragon. Now, I was using a fairly low-leveled alt for this mini-quest, because I already done this on my main account. So, it's a rather difficult fight if you're low-level like this character is. So I've had this sped up 4 times, but it is still, it still takes a very long time. Make sure that you have your Dragon Fire Shield, Anti-Fire, and are using prayers if you're low level and still attempting this. Don't drink that attack potion. And finally, once the mithril dragon is dead, you want to pick up the chewed bones that it drops. Once you have the chewed bones, you can use the games necklace to teleport out, or just over where you came in, there's a log that'll bring you to the bottom of the falls. And then you just run north, up the hill here, and you'll be back near the Barbarian Outpost. Now, next to the pier that you jump down, you're going to see a little pile of ashes right here. You want to construct a pyre boat at the pyre site here. You don't need any logs or anything for this. You just click on it, and then your character automatically put the bones in, and then your character pushes it off, and you'll get your reward no matter what it is. Now you're going to return to Otto after completing the fire ship. He's going to give you a book called My Notes, as well as the other book he gave you earlier, and choose the third chat option. I have completed firemaking with the bow. What follows this? Choose the first chat option. Once again, I seek more answers. And choose the second chat option. Are there any ways to use a fishing rod in which I might learn? He's going to tell you about the heavy fishing rod. Say I have no more questions. Search his bed. And then go and fish at one of the fishing spots just to the north. You're going to want to catch a couple fish because you'll need them later. Don't just catch one. Choose the second chat option. Are there any ways to use a fishing rod which I might learn? And then choose the first chat option. Again, I seek more answers. Choose the second chat option. What was the secret knowledge of herblore we talked of? And he'll tell you about using the roe from the fish and putting it in potions to keep their effect, but also give them a healing property. So he tells you need a 2-dose regular attack potion, as well as roe from the fish you just caught. Say, I have no more questions, and then right-click on the leaping trouts or leaping salmon you caught, and select gut. Now, you might get some roe, you might not. Just you have to go back to the fishing spots if you didn't, and catch more fish. And keep gutting them until you get some roe, and then use that roe on the attack potion. You'll make an attack mix and bring that back to Otto. Choose the second chat option. What was the secret knowledge of herblore we talked of? And then choose the first chat option. Once again, I seek more answers. Followed by the first chat option. Please supply me with details of your cutting with harpoons. Now, at this point, he's going to tell you how to catch fish without a harpoon that require a harpoon, such as tuna shark and swordfish. So choose the first chat option, I seek more answers. And then the first chat option, please supply me with details of your cutting with harpoons. Now he's going to tell you to go catch some fish. The easiest way to do this is to home teleport to Catherby and go to any of the fishing spots here and harpoon in a cage and harpoon fishing spot. At this point, you can organize your inventory while you're walking or something. You'll have time. You don't need roe anymore or anything like that. And you aren't going to need food anymore if you want to bank it. So make sure you go to a cage and harpoon fishing spot. Unless you have a much higher fishing level. I believe it's 92. And fish with your hand until you catch a tuna or a swordfish. Once you've done that, you're going to want to return to the Barbarian Outpost using your games necklace or home teleporting to Ardoin and just walking north. Go south from the Barbarian Outpost if you used a games necklace. And return to Otto. Choose the first chat option. Please supply me details of your cutting with harpoons. Click through the dialogue. And choose the first chat option, I seek more answers, followed by tell me more about the art of making spears. Now you can see I switched characters here. I'd already done that part on the other character and not that part on my main character. So I have my main character here, and all you're going to need now are the logs and the bars. Use the bronze bar on the Barbarian anvil out here and make one bronze spear. Make sure you only make one. And then choose the first chat option, tell me more about the art of spears, followed by I seek more answers. Choose the first chat option, what of the one-handed spears of which you spoke? He's going to tell you how to make hastas. and then go use your second bronze bar and make a hasta. Return to Auto Godblessed. What of the one-handed spears of which you spoke? Click through the dialogue here, say I have no more questions at this time, and you've completed the Barbarian Training. If this helped, be sure to leave a like, comment down below if you have any questions, subscribe if you haven't already, and if you're bored, check out some of this stuff. I do boss guides, quest guides, and event guides. Also, I'd like to apologize for switching characters near the end there. If that confused you, I apologize. You will get an achievement for finishing this on your own, with your own character, for doing all of them, but I hadn't completed all of it on either characters, so I didn't get that achievement to pop up. So sorry about that, but thanks for watching.